This Friday morning, Insignia Financial receiving a $1.7 billion takeover offer from private investment firm Bain Capital. The non-binding all-cash proposal from the private equity firm valued the wealth manager at just shy of $2.7 billion. The offer price of $4 a share is an 18% premium on Thursday's closing price of $3.40. And Insignia's board saying it is considering the proposal to assess whether to engage with Bain. And that deal will also require approval from Bain's Investment Committee, the Foreign Investment Review Board and the Australian Prudential Regulatory Authority. Elsewhere, data centre DigiCo REIT is set to debut on the ASX at midday today. In fact, one of the biggest IPOs in 6 years, getting in just before the end of the year. Now, at the time of listing, its offer price of $5, the company will have a market cap of around $2.7 billion. And the listing is backed by David DePilla's funds house HMC Capital, which will provide a push to the local data centre industry as energy demand increases here in Australia and more globally as well. Other stocks we're taking a look at today. Rio Tinto will expand its Rincon lithium project in Argentina for $2.5 billion. The project is the first commercial scale lithium operation and has the capacity to produce 60,000 tonnes of battery-grade lithium carbonate a year. South32 receiving an approval from the WA government to extend the life of its Worley aluminium mine, subject to reasonable conditions and managing environmental risks. Federal government approval expected early next year. Elsewhere, Iress planning to reinstate dividends. The software company has also reaffirmed its 24 adjusted earnings guidance of between $126 and $132 million. And Iluka Resources Chairman Rob Cole will retire from his position on account of health issues. Andrea Sutton will continue as acting chair until the board decides who will take over that role permanently. At the smaller end of the market, Resolute Mining Chief Executive Terry Holohan will take a leave of absence until the end of January to spend time with his family. Chris Egger becomes acting CEO. Resolute Mining will pay the third and final settlement payment to the Mali government by the end of December, a payment of approximately $30 million. And that came after Terry Holohan was actually in captivity, essentially, under the Mali government, with that demand being made. Genesis-owned Beam Dental Bidco will take over Pacific Smiles after winning 77% of shareholder votes.